Hi friends, Elizabeth here with a quick tip on fasting. So if you have been experimenting since my last video about fasting with narrowing your eating window, good for you. I really hope that's going to help your insulin resistance go down and eventually that you'll be able to lose weight. I sometimes do a 6 to 8 hour eating window. Every once in a while, I'll do a 4-hour eating window or even the OMAD, 1 meal a day, where I eat just over the course of 1 hour. And I vary what I'm doing, which is the intermittent part of fasting. And that is one of the secrets to fasting success, is making it variable so that your body doesn't really know what to expect and it can spin on a dime to switch from eating sugar to running on fat, right? So if you're eating a lot of carbs and things like that, then your body is running on those carbs. But what we want to do is be able to make it so that your body can run on carbs or on those free fatty acids, okay? So how do we do that? What's another quick trick for doing this? Well, it's actually what you eat during your eating window that can help make fasting easier when it's time to do your fasting. Oh, somebody wants to say hi. Come say hi. Say hi. Hi. You gotta go. All right. So during your eating window, you want to reduce your sugars, carbs, and starches. How do we do that? One of the first things you can do is write down honestly what you've been eating every day. So have you been having 200 grams of carbs? Have you been having 100 or 150 grams of carbs? Try to trim it down by 50 grams and see if you notice a difference. And you don't want to avoid all carbs at all costs. You need to eat vegetables, for example, which are low calorie. They are mostly carbs. They have some protein and very, very little fat, right? But you want to eat some of that, okay? You want to eat a lot of vegetables. You want to have some carbs, and those are probably your best source, okay? So you're eating less sugar, you're eating fewer carbs, you're eating fewer starches. I'll probably do another video in the future about a very special kind of starch called resistant starch. You can do some internet searches for that for now, and I'll try to come back and explain that in greater detail in the future. But if you do reduce these sugars and carbs and just regular starches, then that will move you a long way towards making fasting easier when you are in that fasting time each day. We all fast every day because we sleep, right? And so when you are fasting, you are just not eating. And all we're talking about is extending that not eating window a little bit longer on some days, not necessarily every day. Most of the people I've talked with in this field say 5 days a week they're doing some kind of narrowing of their eating window, and that seems to work for most people eventually. As I shared last time, I needed to do a slightly more extended fast a couple of different times before I broke through that insulin resistance, so that now when I do narrow my eating window, it's more effective for weight loss, it's more effective for getting me into autophagy, your cellular recycling system within your body. So I will see you next time, and for now, keep narrowing that eating window if that's what you're working on, and make it easier to narrow that eating window by eating fewer carbs. Thanks.